So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing I see already is the mouth. The mouth is the first part of the digestive system. It is superior to almost every part of the body, and it's the beginning of the digestive tract, and it's a very crucial part to it all. And food enters through here, and depending on the organism, and enzymes break down specific foods depending on its chemical build. And in a frog, mouths are used to chew and trap their food and digest it. And we actually chew ours and swallow it. And then next, we look at the esophagus, this part, and it's basically like the throat area. And it may be hard to see, but it's like like I said before, the throat area of the frog. And when any food is swallowed, it actually goes into the esophagus. And the esophagus is usually really long and tubular, and it travels through, and food travels through here, and it is basically like a passageway from the mouth to the stomach for the food, and it connects the throat to the stomach, and it acts just like a route transportation for food. I think I might pin down the hands first. So now I'm actually going to make the vertical incision. Nice. Now right off the bat, we actually see this really large organ, which is the liver. And this is the liver, and I'll show you guys the three different lobes. This first lobe is a frog's right liver lobe, and these two are the left anterior and the left posterior. And we'll get into that more later, because right now the food gets through the esophagus into the stomach. So the stomach is actually an organ that actually acts like a bag. It holds the food and comes in from the esophagus while mixing it in with the enzymes, and it breaks down the food even more than before. And the stomach creates a really powerful acid that secretes, this powerful acid aids the enzymes in the breakdown process by being responsible for the entire breakdown process. And after the food is processed in the stomach enough, it is released in the intestine. So right now I am taking out the little webbed portion, or the membrane. We're actually going to take a small detour from our passageway, but if you see, there is a webbed substance that is posterior to the stomach. And if I peel the webbed stuff off, this is the intestine, but we'll get into that later. And I think I'll just tuck it away. Inside here, posterior, there is this small yellow portion. Is actually the pancreas, and it might not be preserved very well if there aren't a lot left. You could clearly see that, but this might not be, so it isn't preserved very well. The pancreas secretes digestive enzymes into the duodenum, which is part of the small intestine, and it helps out proteins, lipids, carbohydrates, and by lipids I mean fats. And this organ also generates insulin for the frog and the human, inside humans. And the major hormone that metabolizes sugar is insulin, and it inserts itself in the bloodstream. And now I will finally get into the liver. It's split into three different parts, and I briefly explained those three different parts. And bile is a liquid that the liver secretes, and it moves to the small intestine for further use, and it also takes nutrients and other raw materials absorbed by the intestine and turns it into chemicals that are useful for the body. And in frogs, they serve a very similar function. They do the same things. If I lift up the liver gently, I will actually find this small sac. I can almost see this weird gray brown type of matter. This is called the gallbladder, and the gallbladder actually concentrates and stores the bile made from the liver, and it releases it into the duodenum. And this will actually help digest the fats and absorb liquids. The gallbladder, liver, and pancreas, which is this, and all the way in here, part of the whole system in both frogs and humans. So yeah, all of these things help the stomach and small intestine carry out their functions. But we're going back on track now, so I'm not going to be holding the stomach. We're going back to the stomach right here, and you can see kind of, I'm holding like a little tube-looking thing leading from the stomach to the tube. That is actually the start of the small intestine. Now, the small intestine contains three major parts. The duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. And in humans, it is about 22 feet long pipe that leads to a large intestine, and it uses the enzymes from the pancreas and bile from the liver to break down foods. And it also absorbs nutrients and and changes the texture and consistency of the waste. Leads to the large intestine, which will be the last exhibit for today. And the large intestine is also called the colon. So this part, it's a muscular tube which is only 6 feet long in humans at least. And this connects to the rectum and it contains them broken down food. And it's now called stool or waste. And this carries food, debris, and bacteria. Some types of bacteria in it can produce several vitamins and process waste products and food particles and protect against other harmful bacteria. And it empties out stool or feces into the rectum. And we are pretty much done.